In today's show, we're taking a look from Mcfarlane Toys, the 30th anniversary of Spawn, the Todd McFarlane action figure with the original concept that he drew of Spawn. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back. I'm your host, Red, and welcome to R.P.Animations. Yes, it's been quite a while. Like I said, I was going to dial back on the reviews, but I thought it'd be fun to do a review of this 2-pack 30th anniversary of Spawn. And truth be told, I'm sort of happy that we got this, but I'm sort of disappointed with Mcfarlane. I would have thought that as a 30 years of Mcfarlane Toys and even Spawn, he would have taken a moment to create more figures from the current lines, you know. I don't know. I'm just going out there. Chapel, anybody from the current stories, you know, the oh my God, I'm drawing a blank here, guys. Help me out here. From the Scorch and from Spawn, the demons that are supposed to be the Soul Eaters, I think they're called. They're supposed to be like Spawn's version of Sentinels. You know, the fast, the speedster Focus from Gunslinger. You know, a whole bunch of stuff. But hey, we got to get with what he had. He released a Chad from, you know, the Black Panther dressed up as Spawn as a commemoration to him. And again, I'm a little disappointed he didn't release more of his stuff. You know, that's what I wanted. But it's good to at least that we got something that I think I actually wanted for a long, long time. Believe it or not, I'm happy with the concept of the Spawn, but I'm actually more happy that we got a Todd McFarlane action figure. That doesn't mean that I'm a chill for McFarlane, because you guys know that I criticize him all the time. And as a matter of fact, I think you guys seen me on social media repeatedly saying for him to release the tumbler so I can get out of this game. Yes, I want to get out completely out of the whole action figure collection reviewing and just do filming and do stop motion. That's really where my passion is. And guys, this is not a rant. I don't want to ruin it because we're going to have fun with these two figures right now, but sort of not happy with the community. I think it's just some BS here and there. But again, that's just for a different story somewhere else. Now, this is going to blow your minds away. I like this so much that I'm actually going to think like a collector. I'm going to put my collector's hat, and I'm going to get another one so I don't open it and leave it something to remember. And the funny thing is that I've seen on social media people happy for this, and then I've seen the haters saying, why would he release this? But yet I go back to some of their comments, and I never seen them complaining when Stan Lee had an action figure released on him, on it. And, you know, and I'm going to be honest with you, Todd now is the Stan Lee of our time, and we got to praise him for what he's doing. We've got, hopefully with good health and everything, he lives just as long as Stan Lee did to see a lot of things happen for him. So with that said, guys, we're going to jump in because there's a lot of chatter on here. We're going to jump in. But first, I want to show you what the box brings. And in the back of the box, it just gives you like why McFarlane got into it. And I'm just going to read it to you. You guys can pause and read it. But it says, when I first created Spawn as a kid, it was more of a sci-fi story. To me, sci-fi means space. Space, cold. Cold is blue. Many years later, when I pulled out my portfolio, I decided to make Spawn from the pit of hell is hot. So I played around with the colors and ended up with the Spawn you see today. Now we'll look at the figure because I did have the figure in my hand, and you can tell that Todd in '77, I was 5 years old going on to 6. He was 16. You could see just by looking at it, even without me bringing him in, you got the whole Star Trek influence with the boots, the Buccaneer boots. You've got the Spider-Man look. You even got the Spider-Man type of hand to throw the webbing, which I wish we had hands like this for Hunt, not the weird hands that he gave us. So with that said, we'll just jump in. I'm not going to put any of the effects on the Spawn, guys. I'll probably switch out the hand to the spider hand, but we've seen these on the Commando Spawn, so there's no need for that. Where we'll focus on is TODD, and we'll look at that. Let's bring in the card real quickly so you guys can see here. And then you've got, here, let me focus in. You can pause there. So there you go, guys. You could definitely pause there. Let's focus again. Remember, guys, I'm on my iPhone. I do everything on the iPhone. Haven't picked up a camera to do anything. Haven't even worked on my computer to edit. I do everything on the phone just to show that this channel is at least trying to use the cutting edge. What I will tell you guys is that the cape on the Spawn is very heavy, so it does weigh him down to get him to balance, but it is hanging by those two things there on his chest. Nothing else is holding it. And when I took it out of the box, it felt a little flimsy on this side, like it was about to break. It hasn't, but again, it's the same concept colors, but we got Spawn almost with the Spider-Man head on it. You guys can see that there. Same coloring, nothing's changed. The big 70s, 80s superhero buckle, forgive me. Look at that. We've got the Buccaneer boots. And again, I think Spawn, when he drew this, was not only influenced by Spider-Man, Star Trek, I think also Space Ghost has something to do with it. Correct me, guys, in the comments. I'm not a fan of Space Ghost. If Space Ghost had boots like this, but definitely these remind me of Star Trek on it. And we'll jump in just to get it out of the way. Spawn's articulation. It is a little stiff because I jumped in, didn't even mess around with it, just looked at it and loved it. We do get that T-pose right there. You can already see that there's a bicep swivel there. Let me hold on to that. You get the double pin or double jointed elbows are there. You get what I always call the Mcfarlane ball. Not comfortable with that. The wrist and then the fist does swivel on its own there. You get a torso swivel. Do you get a crunch forward? Yes, you do. God, I like this pose. It looks cool. You get a pose there. You get that swinging out there. We'll take a look how far the leg will go. We'll go out here. You guys can already see the pins are there. Boom. You get the double pins on the knee, double jointed knees. The boot itself, all of the work is on the ankle, but I like the way that they crafted, instead of the ball, they crafted it into. That's the way I like the mechanism. And then last but not least, you get that. So how does the Spawn look with the spider hand? Let's pull the fist out. Let's pull the spider fist in here, if that's what you want to call it, because it doesn't look like it's a trigger. And I'm kind of liking the quality of the Spawn figures lately. The fists are coming out very easily. You're not getting a so this looks good here. Let me put him back here again. What I like about the cape, that the cape weighs the figure down, that you can actually you know, pose him and he's not gonna fall. Now watch him fall so we can get that blooper in there. But so you guys can know, you do get one fist over here, and you get these two hands here. See if it'll focus in. You do get that to hold the two spawn ectoplasm effects. So that's pretty much it with the spawn. Let's get him back here. We'll take care of that. Now let's look at all the cheddar that comes with Todd. Todd went ahead and gave himself a whole bunch of accessories, including the fact that the rumor is, or he said it, I think, that he likes to walk around barefooted. So before we do the articulation for Todd, let's see how the boots come off. Okay, they come off very easily. You guys heard the snap. Boom and boom. Oh, it's weird touching another man's feet, but okay. That's not creepy. Here we go. And there he is, walking around the cave, barefooted. Todd, don't get comfortable. I'm putting the boots back on for this review, but I just want to show everybody what we got going on. Boom, there's Todd smiling. Todd comes with a microphone. Now, let's see if I can get it to focus. My only gripe, guys, is that the microphone is just plain, and that's fine. You can use it for other figures on there. You know, if you have Reporter, Vicky Vale action figure for your stop motion, or if you have anyone else. But I would have liked some stickers to be put on there, but that's okay. You know what? You can custom this. We've got the notepad that has the concept drawing of the spawn. Look how cool this is, guys. And this is why I'm getting another one, because come on, guys, you can't beat this. Look at the detailing on that. You've got the pen with his wedding ring on there. And then Mcfarlane went ahead and gave himself at least one fist to be in the action. We've got a peace sign. And it looks like we got a hand where I guess you'll have to use putty to hold the pad in hand. Now, I'm not going to put all of that, guys. I don't want to bore you with all that. What I want to do is first, this is creeping me out. Let's take these footies off. And like I said, guys, the improvement in the quality is just, you don't have to be heating up, killing yourself, making sure you don't break the peg. It all comes out easily. So boom, you guys can hear that. Boom, you guys can hear that. You guys can see. Now, let's bring old Todd here. What I like is that he didn't make himself a young Todd, even though he's still a young guy. He made himself a current look now with the Spawn hat on it, which I like, because Stan Lee's action figure is actually an older of himself. This reminds me of the Wayne's World when they're walking around with the past. But man, another accessory. You can't beat that, guys. You can't beat that for the price. Now, let's real quickly here. This is what I wanted to see. I'm going to take off this hand here. Look at the microphone. It's on his hand. And this is the one I wanted to see how cool it looks. Let's see how cool. Let's see here. Actually, I wanted to put these, but this is just great. So there he is with his pen. So look, that's just pretty cool, guys. That's just really, really cool. This is a lot of fun, guys. I'm actually having fun with this, and maybe it's because of the whole bunch of accessories. The fact that the quality of these things are just popping out easily is what's making it fun for me. Look at that. I just put the peace sign one, yo, peace, Spawn. And then let's grab, now the way I'm going to do my toy photography. Now let's see here. I'm having, okay, he already popped in. Sorry I'm off camera, guys, but these hands are also on that joint that I don't like. I think what I'm going to do for my toy photography, I'm going to put the peace sign, but I wanted it kind of like him holding the microphone, so I'll put a little putty there, and I'm going to put him kind of like Deadpool messing around with Wolverine, him over his back trying to get an interview with the Spawn, sort of like a playful thing. So again, guys, let's take a look at the articulation that comes with TODD. TODD, the cap, unfortunately, guys, does not come off, but TODD does have a, right? Obviously, nobody's going to do it the Exorcist, but TODD's even got a shirt with the Spawn logo. I think I'm going to get that. And guys, don't call me a chill or fanboy. That's not the whole it. It's just that I personally think that, you know, if you're in the market for action figures and, you know, TODD's giving us at a pretty decent price action figures that scalpers are getting away with murder. So you guys got to enjoy that, you know, to a certain extent. So let me get more light in here. Hopefully you guys can see that there. Could be my viewfinder, but you got him in jeans. So we got TODD able to do the T-pose. He's got the bushing or the butterfly joint in there. We get that. Do we get a bicep swivel? Yes, we do. And good old TODD's been working out. He's got some biceps. Double pin elbows, double jointed elbows. Like I said before, the hands are on that ball joint that I don't like, but they do swivel. The mechanisms do come out. I think TODD heard us that sometimes the hands are very hard to come out. You got to heat them up. I really don't like this. Remember the Wonder Woman review that I did where it broke there, and it didn't break, the hand just came off. TODD midsection does swivel, but it's a hard plastic. Not a diaper either here. I guess he doesn't want people telling him that he's wearing a diaper, but TODD does flex here. Doesn't have that much kick here. Does have double jointed knees, double pin. Very good articulation in the boot area, but it's because it also pops out. Let me put that in there. Sorry, guys. So we get that there, and we've got TODD's good old toe articulation. So overall, guys, you don't have to get it if you're not into it. I certainly wanted. I wanted to have fun with this, you know. So and honestly, guys, this is what I thought about having not only TODD, but I could animate TODD as well and enjoy it in my stop motion. Oh, but Red, how would you use TODD in there? Simple. I'm going to do the Scorch. So I kind of wanted to do, if you guys remember that scene in Brightburn, at the ending credit, the conspiracy theorist on YouTube, I want to make TODD kind of like a conspiracy theorist saying that he knows that there's out of this world or from another realm superheroes that are helping people, but people don't get around to see them quick enough to them. So that's probably him talking about the Scorch and things like that. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoy this review. And if you have, guys, hit a like, share the video, you know, hit the notification. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe. That helps the channel a lot, helps me a lot, helps me to grow. And the videos that are going to be coming out, I'm going to be doing another review soon of a custom Ryu that I did, and then an update on Gunslinger Spawn series. So with that said, guys, let me know in the comments what you think, if this is something you're going to add to your collection. Personally, I will be getting another box just as collectors keep. to have it. I don't know why I feel for this action figure. Maybe the fact that, you know, we get the creator in an action figure form, and that's pretty cool. Find that mind-blowing. So with that said, me and Concept Spawn and Todd, we're done for the day. I'm your host, Red, and we are